Hi everybody, welcome back to my little YouTube channel. Just a quick 5-minute video today talking about anxiety because it's something that affects me really badly and it's something that's affected me recently. Trying to push my own personal boundaries and make myself do things that I have otherwise felt really uncomfortable in doing, but still feel uncomfortable in doing them. And it's, I'm laughing because the cat's trying to eat my fairy lights, by the way, which is probably not so good. Don't eat my fairy lights. It's a madhouse in here. But anxiety is something that affects autistic people. It affects me a lot, every single day. Even when I'm in my house, I feel anxious. And when I'm out in public, it's even worse, around people and crowds and bright lights and hustle and bustle of the unpredictability of daily living. It's incredibly stressful. I'm sure if you're watching this and you're autistic, you can relate, and you also probably have anxiety as well. But how I've felt recently trying to push my boundaries, if I sit in a room, say for example I go out to a restaurant, which I won't do, but if I go somewhere where there's other people and they're sitting around a tables, for example, and they're talking to each other and interacting, I feel like I'm not there. I am there, I'm physically obviously there, but I feel like I'm not there. I feel like I'm watching my life play out on a computer screen. Although I'm there in physical body, my mind is somewhere else, and it's like I'm floating among everybody. That sounds weird, but it's how it feels to me. And I can see people interacting and making conversation and talking about, I don't know what they're talking about things, and they're making eye contact and body language. I'm just holding this because the cat's going to knock my camera over. And they're initiating and reciprocating conversation, and I don't know how they're doing it, because I can't do that. I'd love to be able to do it. When I'm at home and I'm in the comfort of my own home and I can be myself, and like I have my dad and I can talk to my dad and my dad understands me, probably because he's also autistic, but he gets me and I can be myself and I can make conversation about, listen to the cat, I can make conversation about things I'm interested in. But if I'm out and about in like a social situation, all of that changes, and I don't know why it changes. It's like I become this completely different person to what I actually am, and I can no longer function on a normal human level when I'm around other people, and it's debilitating. It's actually debilitating. I struggle so much to understand sometimes what other people are saying to me, or I'm thinking, how do I respond correctly to somebody if they've asked me a question? And I think I'd spend so much time ruminating and worrying over how I'm going to respond to a question that's been asked me that I'll just give vague answers or maybe not respond at all. And that makes me look ridiculous, makes me look so stupid, when that is not truly who I am. The answer's there. And it's so frustrating. It can bring me to tears sometimes. I come home and just cry, and people don't see that. Unless I'm pre-scripting something, like when I'm at work and I'm pre-scripting and I know what I'm going to say to people in public settings, unpredictable settings, my whole persona, my whole personality just it erodes, it's gone, and I become this shell of myself, this ghost. You've ever watched that movie, was it called Ghost in the Shell? That's how I feel when I'm out in public. Does it make sense? It sounds, I don't know how to explain how I feel when I'm out in public with anxiety and dealing with other people. But you know what? It goes against me. It does. Every single time it goes against me. Just understanding people's intentions and trying to act like I've not got autism takes up all my emotional energy in that scenario, that I'm trying so much to make eye contact, to not stim. My stim is twirling my hair, to not stim, I've been told, well, sometimes I might rock a little bit. I don't think I do, but I might do. I hope I don't do that in public. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but because it's ruminating on my mind and I'm worrying about it. You see what I'm saying? Trying to suppress the things that we do that make us feel better, that help our anxiety. We're trying to suppress that, and that makes us worse. It's just so freaking difficult. Not knowing people's intentions and misunderstanding things that people have said, or running away from scenarios that I find stressful, which I often feel like doing. Oftentimes I won't run away from them, but I often feel like doing, just because my anxiety can be just so overwhelming. And this is the side that people don't see when they say, you sound okay, you can talk okay, all this, you look okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not the case for autistic people with anxiety, especially autistic women that are really, really good at hiding and masking. And I've found it really difficult recently to hide my autism. I feel like, for some reason, my autism's getting worse, and I don't know why. Do you understand what I'm saying by that? Things are just becoming a little bit more difficult for me on a day-to-day basis. And that's that. I wanted to it's just a quick video about anxiety. I hope I've explained it okay. I've struggled sometimes trying to explain thoughts and feelings. That's another thing. Trying to explain to people thoughts and feelings, it's too much. Because I don't know myself. I don't know my own thoughts and feelings. Or I do, but I can't pick out what they are to explain them. And sometimes it can feel like a lot of pressure, and that can cause like a massive amount of anxiety. And I'll take a step back from everything, from the world, because it's just easier, isn't it? When you've got autism, when you've got anxiety, the easy solution is to isolate yourself from other people, from the world. My belly's rumbling, I need to get some cereal, I'm hungry. Do you understand what I'm saying with that? Autistic anxiety is terrible. Ruminating and worrying about everything is terrible. And I feel like my autism symptoms have, for some reason, have just got a little bit worse recently, and I don't know why. Anyway, see you later. Do you like my strawberry mug, by the way? I got it from Aldi the other day. There was only one, I really wanted more. Bye.